Yo, it's your boy. Check it out. It's your boy Rio. Check it out, man. Listen, I'm live from the print shop, as you can see. First official taping of the podcast. Everybody's been in my DM asking me. I posted a video a couple weeks ago with the Roadcaster, and everybody like, man, when you drop it, man, just let me know. Now you know. It's going down. We staying consistent with it. We dropping every week. We talking about life. We talking about business. We talking about ways that you can scale your business. We talking about, what businesses to get into, the waves of new businesses. We going over a lot of different things on this podcast. I'm struggling between two names, so maybe y'all can help me. One name is Unpolished, right? Unpolished raw. I like Unpolished. I ain't gonna hold you. Unpolished, basically what that is, the Unpolished podcast is the podcast for the entrepreneur who didn't wait to get it right to get started. That's basically what Unpolished is. So we're gonna talk about a slew of things, but the next one is called basically Live from the Print Shop. I like Live from the Print Shop because that's where we at, but I kind of just, it just kind of makes it sound like we're only talking about printing. So, give me your feedback. What you think? Man, my whole purpose behind jumping into this podcast, man, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It was more so to get some things off my chest. Like, you know how sometimes in this entrepreneur space is very lonely. And what I mean by lonely, not like lonely like you're by yourself as far as, in the physical, but what you're going through, the things that you experience in the business, things that you have to overcome within the business. You might necessarily go through those things alone. It's more so just a way for me to get some things off my chest and not only do that, but within that, maybe I can help somebody that is going through what I'm going through. Maybe we can get together and have a conversation and help each other. You know what I'm saying? Get over. So it's a two-way street. It's not just me coming in here thinking I'm an expert on every subject and I'm this and that. Even though I'm sure I'm probably gonna teach you some things. I know some things in my life. I'm 40 years old, so I do know, I know a couple things, you know what I'm saying? But it's more so gonna be a two-way street because I'm looking to learn. Man, I've been printing shirts, man, really, realistically, man, since, by hand, since 2016. But within the printing industry, I would say since 2014. Basically, you got two things you can do in print. And this is kind of what I talk about within my new book, as well as in my mastermind, what I teach people. I teach them about basically brokering. Brokering is basically where you know a customer and you can know where to get the product from. Basically middleman. Pretty much. Before I ever printed a shirt, ever opened any brick and mortar situation, I was making between $5,000 to $7,000 a month consistently brokering printing deals. It was at that point that I kind of decided to kind of invest. I was making money, but it was things that I was being permitted. It was things I was being permitted it to do. Ain't that the word? Permitted it? How you say that? Permitted? I'm sorry, man. I sound crazy as hell on this. It's all good. We're going to keep it rolling, though. All right? I ain't doing no tripping. The craziest thing? I wouldn't say I've been through anything crazy. I would say most stressful, maybe. A most stressful situation is, man, knowing that you have a 5,000-6,000 shirt order coming in after you just finished one and really have to run your guys almost again right back, you know what I'm saying, right back to zero. So it's important. In the beginning, I didn't know how important it was to kind of have part-time people like swing shift people, people who might not necessarily come every day, but if we need the help, we can, reach out to them. So I would say in the beginning, that was very, very stressful because it kind of left it to where I had to do the work, you know what I'm saying? So as an entrepreneur, I think the first thing you should know is it's not going to be easy. I know that sounds like just basically like cliche, you know what I'm saying? But it's true. Like, I know like on Instagram or just social media, everybody is selling something and making a lifestyle look like it's just glorious and they're just living the life. And I'm not saying some people isn't. I don't know what they're doing. I'm not hating in no type of way. What I'm saying is the appearance that people give or the culture of social media. Let me say that. I think that's a better choice of word. Culture of social media is where it kind of just looks like, you get a business, you get an Amazon store, you get this, you get into real estate, you get into this, you get into that, and it's just overnight success. I have yet to see that. I'm just gonna be honest, but I don't know everything, and I'm not everywhere. Okay, some of the joys I get out of being an entrepreneur. That's a good question. That's actually an interesting question. The most joy I get out of it is delivering. When someone's in a bind or you know, they need it for a certain event or a certain day or something like that, or just if they need product, period. Like, I like to be able to deliver on that. That's where I get my greatest joy from. When I can be counted on. You can count on me to get it done, type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, phone's still ringing now. Phone's jumping. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like we here in the print shop, so I don't know if y'all can hear the phones back there. You know what I'm saying? The phone's still going, even though we working right now. You know, the front office is closed after 5 p.m., so. We don't have no business hours. That's the thing, man. We operate off of appointment only. A print shop isn't like a custom print shop. Let me say that. We're our custom print shop. We're not just like a drive-through store type of thing, because printing is more complicated than that, complex than that. Yeah, we can work it out through email where you can send us your logo. We can test the logo, do this and this and that. But when you're sitting with someone, they want to talk. They want to go through their ideas and explain their brand, which is all that is cool, but I can't do that with every customer. A lot of times, in the beginning, we operated on like 9 to 5 or 10 to 6, whatever it was. Right now, we operate solely on appointments, and we charge $150 for them. So if you want to come in, talk about your ideas, you know, you give up $150, but this is the thing with the $150, right? You don't lose the $150. The $150 goes towards the placement of your order. So let's say you come here, you talk about your ideas, we craft out a plan for you, you move forward with the purchase, that $150 goes towards that purchase. But let's say you came here, you talked, we gave you a lot of information, great information for you to get started or to get going or whatever it is, and you didn't place an order with us. Now that $150 turns into a consultation fee. Is this a way to keep everybody honest as far as managing everybody's time, being respectful of everybody's time? It's not that we want to just make money off of talking with people, but it's more so just timing. Like, we got to make sure our time is accounted for. Man, managing 2 locations, it's a challenge. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a challenge, but then when I look at what's out there and our overhead compared to how much a square footage would be together, I kind of, be grateful. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, it has its challenges, but, especially not it being all in one. Like, we're in the same parking lot, but it's like one end all the way over to the other. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like next door to each other. Oh, man, the open house, man. The open house was fire, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. We did the open house back in March, invited people out. They came out, learned about printing. We even printed some t-shirts for them while they were here. Had some nice hors d'oeuvres, some nice snacks and stuff like that. We talked about DTG printing, silkscreen printing, talked about, different vinyls you can use, how to use a mug press. We talked about very different ways of getting into the printing industry. Now, for me, I don't really, let me see how I want to say this, because I don't want to, I want to be, and maybe this is just something y'all can help me with. When I'm starting this podcast thing, it's like, I don't be wanting to offend people. Like, I don't want to say something just real blanketed and then somebody that's doing that thing I'm talking about is like taking it, because I'm not down to nobody. Like, however you getting your money, however you feeding your family, like, that's what I respect. You know what I'm saying? So I don't never want to be taken like I'm downplaying or I'm shitting on somebody that's doing the things that I'm talking about. I'm just saying, far as for my journey and for what I've experienced and different stuff like that, that's all I'm thinking I can give you. Like, I can't give you, what I'm saying? I can't just say everybody is good at everything. I don't know everybody good at everything. I know what I'm good at, and this is what I did. So I don't really preach people to start clothing lines or to start brands and stuff like that. I don't really preach. I'm not really adamant for that, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because for one, it's all pretty much the same stuff. Like, if you're not going to invest into your brand, and what I mean by invest, it's not just getting clothing. I'm saying like a good website, good graphic design, good images, some type of marketing behind it, some type of scheme, like whatever. What is your niche? Who are you targeting? Like, have you figured that out? You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we think that the information that we put on the shirt or logo or whatever, that somebody's gonna automatically just buy it because we think it's cool, but not knowing who your target audience is. So personally, I don't suggest everybody to go start a clothing line. Now, if you have an idea down the line, you want to start it, boom, do your thing, be my guest. But for me, what I tell people, or what I stand behind, is the actual business behind printing. Understand the business of printing. Okay, what do you mean by business, Rio? Okay, this is what I mean by printing. Everybody's out here getting t-shirts for their clothing brand, but who are they going to? Who are they? Who is their go-to person? Everybody's out here, they need t-shirts, they need banners, they need flyers, business cards, stuff like that. Who are they going to? Everybody's preaching that. Everybody's saying start your clothing line, showing you how to start the clothing line, which is cool. But as for me, I'm looking at the gap. I'm like, okay, where can I interject myself into this? Okay, that's where the money is. The money is in the marketing to the people that believe in themselves enough to invest in themselves in order to produce a product. So that's what I do. I show people how to do what I'm doing. If you want to make some money, you want to change your life, my book is called T-Shirt Save My Life. That is a total, absolute fact. So yeah, so I got the book. It's about to drop. It's about to drop in about like the next week or two, maybe about 2 weeks. You know, we got the first tangible copy. The first tangible copy just made it real. I wish I had. I don't have one right here. I'll show you on camera, but you know, it just made it real. It's not complete. 90% complete. There's some things I want to put in there, like the dedication, introduction, and stuff like that. But I really just I wanted to feel it. I wanted to touch it. I wanted to massage it. T-shirts saved my life by providing me an avenue to make money off of the natural skills that God gave me. Not have to do anything illegal anymore. That's how T-shirts saved my life. I got felonies and shit. I'm gonna be honest. I can't legally own a gun because of the mistakes I made in my 20s. But you know, had I done really knew what T-shirts could do for me back then, I would have been hustling T-shirts. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've accomplished more from selling T-shirts than I accomplished from in the streets. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I wasn't a super big time. You know what I'm saying? I was bullshitting for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was just doing what I seen. Like what I seen every day type of thing. What I could offer them is I was once you. I was an at-risk teen. I was in and out of foster homes, detention, youth detention facilities and shit like that. I would definitely say that it's not over, and don't do something in your younger age. Like if you're just kind of, you know, getting in trouble, stuff like that, you know, I would kind of say don't do nothing now. That's gonna, your goal is to make it to 40 and, you know, grow old. That's the goal of life. Like, you don't want your life to be hard for the next 30 years for, you know, and just like in my case, you know, I caught a felony when I was 24 years old. I'm 41. So 15 years ago, 16 years ago, I made a mistake, which I knew it was wrong. I'm not saying I didn't know it was wrong, but I got caught doing some bullshit, received a felony for that. And now, to this day, I still can't legally protect my family. Like, I can't legally do, you know what I'm saying? So, I would say that. I would say don't do nothing now that you're gonna definitely regret later. That's the best advice I can give you. All right, so bet, man, y'all can follow me at RBY Prince. At RBY Prince on all platforms. That's right by you. Right by you basically means we're right by you, meaning we're gonna do right by you by your order, and we right by you because we can ship it to you globally from our facility. So it don't matter where you are, you know, here, there, everywhere, we can definitely do business with you. So once again, we on Instagram at RBY Prince, all platforms at RBY Prince.